What's up, you guys? So, this is going to be my final one for the night. Um, I wanted to bring some perspective to you that I believe is what true leadership is. Like, my take on what true leadership is. Because, like I mentioned earlier, it's easy for us to get caught up in when we think being a leader means something that it doesn't, right? And putting ourselves out there, trying to get some sort of image, when we really should just be doing things to do things and to help people. But I'm gonna kind of like show you a couple of things. I'm gonna read off some products that we all know, things that we all know what they are, right? Like computers, okay, whiteout, dishwashers, Monopoly, right? So when you think of Monopoly, you think of board game, Hasbro, whatever that company is, right? When you think of Whiteout, you think of the little company with the black and white, whatever they're called. I don't even know what they're called. Computers, right? You think of Apple. I think they made the first computer or something like that. Um, Diapers, you think of. Stop it, phone. Diapers, you think of like what, Huggies or whatever other bright diaper brands there are. Um, What else? Retractable dog leashes, right? These are things you associate with like pet stores. Um, Scotch Guard, right? Scotch Guard. Paper bags. I don't know who the heck makes paper bags, but what else? Foot pedal trash cans, right? You're thinking Bed Bath and Beyond. They have those nice little silver ones. Windshield wipers, which you associate with like Strauss Auto or like AutoZone. Kevlar, which is something that cops use, and bulletproof things. Um, what else? Circular saws. You think of like hardware, food store. Chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies. You think of what, right? Chips Ahoy immediately, right? Just to think of a few, or like Entenmann's or Mrs. Fields, right? Um, this is just a few things um, of many, like tons and tons of stuff. And you know the companies, right? You know who makes them and who sells them and all that fun stuff, but you don't know who's behind it, right? Those companies have the fame, the recognition, the brand recognition, and all that stuff. But did you have any idea that all of these things that I mentioned, all of them, were invented by NASA? No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. These were all invented by women who sold their ideas to companies. All invented by women, right? Now I'm going to do something else for you. And then I want to show you two more examples. Um, okay, so right here. Think of these things that I'm about to tell you now. Okay, a whole different category of things. Artificial limbs. Artificial limbs. Fake arms and legs that people use, prosthetics, who've had amputations, things like that. Baby formula. Cell phone cameras, a freaking cell phone camera. Um, what else? A computer mouse, cordless tools, ear thermometers, firefighter gear, freeze dried food, golf clubs, Invisalign, right? Think of these things: MRI machines and CAT scans, memory foam mattresses, Tempur-Pedic, things like that, right? What else? Shoe insoles. So many good companies out there with shoe insoles. Ski boots, okay? Water filters, Brita, Brita water filters, like the canisters you put in your fridge, the ones you put on your sink thing. Sunglasses. Everything that I just mentioned now was invented by NASA, and I guarantee you didn't know that, right? These are things that you use every day. That somebody from NASA invented the technology for these things. NASA, right? We have iPhone, right? So I have two. One's ringing over here. I have this one over here. This phone right here, right? We all know Apple, right? We all know the brand iPhone. We all know Steve Jobs, um, right? Steve Jobs, a lot of people don't even know who Steve Jobs is. He's the brain behind all of this. He's the guy with the idea, He's the leader of this company who had the idea for a smartphone. He simply wanted a smartphone that can accomplish anything and be super user friendly and reach tons and tons of people. He didn't put this together, what me and you use each and every single day. He didn't make this happen, right? He put together a team of people who were as creative as him, who brainstormed, who had meetings, who put it all together. He explained the vision, and this team of people made it happen, right? And that's where Apple was born and the iPhone was born. Uh, it's incredible. I can go on and on and on all night. I could even mention the things that I told my coaches, um, where I said everybody has a refrigerator in their house, right? We give credit to Maytag and to Lowe's Home Improvements and Home Depots and all that stuff, but why don't we give credit to the guy who invented the light bulb? Otherwise, how would we see things inside this fridge? Or to the people who thought of the idea of, hey, let's make a super machine that can hold our food and keep it cold and we can adjust temperatures and things like that. So everything has something. People behind these things that make it happen, the leaders, the brainstormers, the visionaries, the ideas, the idea thinkers, the incredible people who actually made this possible, and nobody knows who those people are. So I asked my coaches to do a little exercise. I didn't tell them what it was about, and I said, guys, from this exercise, I want to know what your thoughts on leadership are. Or what do you take away from this? And I'll let them explain to you because they're the leaders, right? Um, I am somebody who has a vision, right? And I just share my vision with my team, and then they are leaders, and they go out and they share that vision with their teams, because we have the same vision, we have the same passion, and when you do that, it all falls into place. So there are tons of examples, tons of examples. So sometimes being the best leader does not mean being the most popular leader. Um, it means just doing right. And when enough people get together and do enough right, you have created something that is worth, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is right now, but anyways, something that is worth putting all your heart and all your time and all your energy, and people that you love and all of that fun stuff. So don't think too much into it, right? I don't think about anything that I really do. I just kind of do it because I like it. Because I like it. I like doing little things like this. Um, the always Here we go. If I had to sum up this video in a minute or less, I would probably say always look at the bigger picture. Things are always more than they seem, right? What does the car mirror say? Things are closer than they seem or closer than they appear. Um, it's never just the surface value. There's always something more to it. And the same thing applies here, right? So if you dig a little deeper, if you just do things to get to the bottom line, right, to that end result, not expecting anything in return, but just doing what's right, people will follow you. People will do the same thing that you're doing. And that's what it's all really about. I think too much people put a little too much time and thought into what does it take to become a great leader? What does it take to um, accomplish this? What does it take to become successful? And really, all it takes is giving your all, right? Rolling up your sleeves and just giving it your all, and helping people, truly wanting to help people accomplish something because they will appreciate that and they will follow that. Um, People don't follow others based on their popularity. People follow others based on trust and um, some sort of value that was given to them by that person, right? So we have to do things just to do them, right? So I hope that this helps, and listen to a few words from some amazing leaders on my team. Some I even reached out to some friends that aren't Beachbody coaches and asked them the same thing. They didn't send me videos. Obviously, it's not something they're used to doing, but they did send me email and wording. I can read one of them now. So this is somebody who just joined my challenge group, an old high school friend, and she said, I can't make a video right now since I'm at work, but I can give you my take on your message and what I got from it in a nutshell. The point that you're trying to convey is together we can achieve so much. All great things come from teamwork and a bunch of people working towards the same goal. Working together is a fascinating and invaluable look at why great partnerships succeed. So that was a message that I got from one. And I got an email from another, and I'll read that one. Um, and her email said, bum, 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 where is it? Here we go. So, first thing that comes to mind is teamwork, right? And I was talking about refrigerators and microwaves. First thing that comes to mind is teamwork. Without the help of others and working together, some great things couldn't be accomplished. That being said, the next thing I think of which goes hand in hand with teamwork is strengths and weaknesses. We all have them. We need others in order to play to our strengths and fullest potential, as well as support or supplement our weaknesses. Together we are stronger. That was her message. And now I'm going to play a video from two or three coaches who sent to me theirs. And that's it. I hope you all have an amazing night. Um, Thank you for having me as leader of the day in the Diamonds group. And I hope that we all continue to grow and enjoy and build our businesses together and learn off of each other. And that's it. So it's Friday night, 11:45. I'm gonna edit this together now, upload it, and post it in the group. I'll be seeing you guys probably not until the holiday party. So I hope everybody has an incredible Christmas. I wish you all a happy holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. And that's it. So I love you guys. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. And I cannot wait to see what's coming in the next few days here within the group. Peace out, everybody.
Quick video. I'm in the middle of the mall. People are gonna think I'm crazy and talking to my phone. But you're crazier than me. I don't know what's the point. Um, but what comes to my mind in leadership, as you mentioned, is that whoever creates the biggest thing is always behind the scenes. And that's the point of being a leader. You're supposed to be behind the scenes, and your team should show up. Your team should be the one. The teamwork, it's what makes it greater. I always remember about that. The orchestra, the guy who, I don't know in English how it's called, but he's always has his back to the audience and nobody gives a shit about him, and he's the one who makes things happen. So to me, leadership most of the times comes like when I make my team be greater than I am. If I might know that I am responsible for that, I'm the facilitator of those things happening. But when they show up and they bright, they are shining bright over there, that's when I feel good. So I think to me says that the creator is behind the scenes, and when teamwork shows up, it's better than the creator itself.
Hey guys, it's Mara. Just want to do a quick video before my late night workout and talk a little bit about leadership and what comes to mind when I think of a leader. Definitely ambition, focus, being able to see the big picture, not just what's right in front of them, and confidence. Confidence not just in your strengths, but confidence in your weaknesses. The confidence that you can work on your weaknesses, build on them, develop on them, and still persevere while knowing that you have weaknesses. No one wants to be a know-it-all. No one likes a know-it-all. I know I don't anyway. But a leader, to me, can only be as good as their followers, if that makes sense. I mean, me as a nurse, I'm only as good as the aides that I have working for me. And as a Beachbody coach, I'm only as good as the challengers I have that I'm working with. So that a leader to me sees the whole picture and the potential in everyone on a team. It's not just a me, star of the show. It's a joint effort. It's a collaboration. Can't lead an army of one. I mean, you can, but you're not going to get far. That's what I think of when I think about leadership.